Hi everyone, Meteorologist Nathan Kitchens here. For your updated forecast, we're looking at Friday, which is looking to be a wet day. We haven't had very many rainy days, it seems like, but we are expecting a pretty wet day. We'll have showers around, we'll have temperatures in the 60s to start today, so we'll be warmer, but we have a strong cold front that's going to work through tomorrow evening. It looks like right around 5 o'clock is when the front will come in, and that's when, from that point forward, we'll see the temperatures drop dramatically as we go through tomorrow evening. It will be breezy as well. Here's a look at your temperature forecast as we roll into tomorrow afternoon. We go from 70 to about 50 in a matter of about an hour. So that's a pretty dramatic temperature drop. So if you're going to be out and about, early tomorrow evening from about 5, 6 p.m., those temperatures are going to start dropping quickly. And we'll have temperatures in the 40s and then eventually the 30s. In fact, we'll be in the middle 30s by the time we get to Saturday morning. Much needed rainfall is expected. We are looking at the new data has shown between a ½ inch and 3/4 of an inch of rain out there Friday and Friday evening. So some good rain and then some nice, beautiful fall weather for the weekend. Look at this forecast here. Saturday, sunny skies, high temperature of 55. Again, we could start with a little bit of frost on Saturday morning with those cold temperatures. Might even want the hat and gloves for a little while, but the sunshine will warm it up. And then Sunday, we're back up into the mid-60s underneath a beautiful sunny sky. So it is a really nice fall weekend. That's the great news. And as we look ahead to next week, we'll have another cold front coming to the area Tuesday with more showers, followed by a reinforcing blast of cooler weather by the middle of next week. Thanks for watching.
Good Sunday morning, everyone. We're going to be looking at a steamy week this week, but first off today, it's actually going to be another cool day with temperatures only in the lower 70s for central Indiana and a chance for a few showers to come across the area, just enough to kind of make things damp at times, especially from I think 11 a.m. to about 2 p.m. And then after that, the showers will kind of scatter out with some drier periods coming in as we go toward the evening today. So not a washout, and any rain is going to be very light. And as we go into the week ahead, looking at temperatures soaring into the lower 80s Monday. We'll see any chance of rain in the morning moving out, skies becoming partly cloudy. We'll have mainly dry and very warm weather here as we look ahead to Tuesday through Thursday with highs around 90 degrees, high humidity, and we're looking at a chance of some rain Friday into Friday night as a weak front looks to pass the area. Also has another upper level high over the southern plains of the United States. So what it's trying to do is that it's actually showing that there won't be hardly any flow in the atmosphere once this thing approaches Florida. So that's why you're seeing some of the models really slow down, because there's not a lot of steering. What that could mean is a slower moving storm has more time over that warm water, also would dump a lot more rain. And a lot of times we think wind with these hurricanes, and yes, the wind and the storm surge, those are going to be big concerns. The storm surge absolutely the biggest one, in my opinion. But along with that, you get 10, 20 inches of rain if the storm's fairly slow moving, and that can cause major problems with flooding. So all facets of issues here when it comes to these storms, and if it's a slow moving storm, they're just prolonging the impact.
This morning, today's event's not really a huge deal, but could cause a few issues this morning, especially north of Indy. And then of course we have the winter storm working in this weekend. We put together some thoughts here on where we think the heaviest snow will set up. It can be a very impactful storm for us with the wind, the snow, and the very cold air. So we're going to talk about that here in detail this morning for you. Again, right now we have this weak system pushing in, bringing some snow here towards Crawfordsville, just north of Indy towards Carmel. And I think as this works north and east, we'll see a burst of snow work into areas like Connorsville, Richmond, Muncie, Kokomo. Should see a pretty good burst of snow for a time this morning. And then that rain will start to take over as warmer air works in. The far northern part of the state could remain more in the way of snowfall. So we'll try to time this out for you. Again, most of this will be this morning into the early afternoon, and then this will start to work out of here later on today. So again, this morning, the best burst of snow will be just north and northeast of Indy this morning. So keep that in mind if you're going up 69 or going up 65. You may run into some slick spots with that snow that will come down this morning. Between about 7 and 10 will be a pretty good burst of snow there. And then as we go into later this morning, you can see the rain line starting to shift north. Areas like Fort Wayne, Rensselaer, Plymouth, Indiana, still seeing that snow. And as we go towards about 3 p.m., 4 p.m., a lot of this will start to move out. And beyond that, we'll see some patchy drizzle this evening, and we will see the risk for fog to continue as we go into tonight. So looking at snowfall, again, we're really looking at some spots possibly seeing around an inch. There could be a couple spots that could see a quick 1.5 inches, locally up to 2 inches. And it looks like the best chance of that will be near or just north of the Lafayette to Rensselaer to Fort Wayne line. Looks to be in that best chance to see the highest snowfall as we go through the day today. I mentioned the fog. I do think will need to watch, especially this evening, for fog to become locally dense. The good thing is temperatures in most of the state will remain.
Parking lot out here, and this is what you're going to deal with this morning. You know, the winter weather is out of here now, but the problem is we still have this lingering layer of slush, so it is still a bit slick out here this morning. Probably about an inch thick on the concrete. So again, you still want to be careful out here. Still some slick spots on the roads. I know the plows are out there and they're doing a great job. Conditions are improving, but definitely take it slow. That slush can make it a bit slick this morning, but again, the good.
And Saturday night, snow will continue here through the late night hours, Saturday night and early Sunday. It looks like after midnight, the bulk of this will be starting to move out of the state. The wind will be another factor with the storm as well. I want to discuss the wind gust. Saturday morning as it's coming in, the winds won't be too bad out there. Some gusts up to 20 miles per hour. But by the evening Saturday, it looks like the worst is really just Saturday evening. It's just going to be very rough here with wind gusts 35, locally 40 miles per hour being possible. Check out the wind chills as we go into Saturday night and Sunday morning. Wind chills will fall below zero, so it's going to be very brutal out there as we go into Sunday morning. So I want to show you guys our initial thoughts that we have put together here as far as how the system looks to take shape across the area. We're thinking along I-70 corridor there and just to the north, and again, it could be I-70. I think you're included in this for the heaviest snow potential. You know, further south towards Bloomington, Columbus, you're probably going to start as mostly rain. But keep in mind, as we go through today, the colder air is working in. So you go from that rain to brief freezing rain, and then over to snow from the afternoon into the evening. And then again, we're going to maintain really an all-heavy snow event for most of central Indiana. And I think in Indy, this could still start as possibly some freezing rain or rain initially. However, I think that mix will be fairly brief. Hello, everyone, and thank you for checking out your Mr. Quick weather update. It has been a scorcher of a week. We're going to keep these temperatures very warm for Friday. I do think we start today dry but partly cloudy skies. There is a cold front coming through as we go through the afternoon. So there is the chance after 1 p.m. tomorrow through about 5 in that time we could see a brief pop-up shower or thunderstorm. If it does rain, it would be very quick moving, so it's not going to last that long. And I think after 5 p.m. the chance will be away, shifting east of the city. We'll be looking at drier conditions and actually looking at the humidity dropping by tomorrow night and going into Saturday morning. So weather-wise, not looking too bad. Again, we'll keep an eye on tomorrow afternoon after 1 p.m. through 5. Could be a brief pop-up shower over you. Maybe a quick downpour, a little bit of lightning is possible too. Something to bear in mind if you have outdoor plans. But again, I think much of the day is going to be just like it's been, partly cloudy and dry. Alright, so here's a look at the 7-day forecast. We are expecting lower humidity and comfortable temperatures Friday night. 59 degrees Saturday morning. That will feel very nice for sure. With temperatures only in the lower 80s on our Saturday here, but we're going to start to warm things back up again, back to 88 on Sunday. And here's the good news, it's a dry weekend. As we go through next week, we're looking at a very quiet forecast. There's a chance late Sunday into Monday morning for a spotty shower or thunder shower, but that chance is very low, mostly staying dry here as we go throughout Tuesday through Thursday. Mostly sunny skies, temperatures middle to upper 80s, lows in the 60s, continuing to run above average for mid part of September. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day.